From tree tap to tabletop, a tutorial presented by the Office of Sustainability. The tree tapping process that we experience is very DIY friendly, and we hope that this project will encourage others to go out and try for themselves at home. To complete this process, you'll need a few tools. The tools we used are a cordless power drill with a 1/2-inch drill bit, a rubber mallet or a light hammer, a stainless steel spile, a steel bucket to collect the sap, a food-grade plastic bucket to transport the sap, and bungee cord. The first step to tree tapping is figuring out the tree that you'll be working with. Identifying the type of tree is key to getting the sap necessary for syrup production. For our process, we use sugar maple trees. Sugar maples can be identified by the grooves in the bark, which can have deep rifts or valleys between each plate, or by the smooth edges and U-shaped clefts in their leaves. After you've picked out your tree, it's time to find a sweet spot. The goal here was to find the most effective spot on the tree that would allow us to collect enough sap to boil. We decided to pick the southern facing side of the sugar maples because it provides the most sunlight throughout the day and warms the sap when it's cold out. When drilling, you want to begin at a slight angle to allow for the sap to flow freely through the spot. To drill the holes in the sugar maples, we used a 1/2-inch drill bit. You don't want to drill too deep into the tree or too shallow from the face of the bark. For this reason, we placed a piece of painted tape 2 inches from the tip of the drill bit. For our sap collection, we used stainless steel spiles that fit right into the tree opening. Place the narrow end of your spile into the tree and gently twist it into a fixed position. The buckets we used were made for sap collection. They have holes near the rim for hooking onto the spile. Place the whole of the bucket over the spile hook and make sure that it is placed in a firm, upright position to avoid any spilling. Once the bucket is in place, we place the covering over the top to avoid any unwanted contaminants falling into the bucket during sap collection. Actively monitoring the collection buckets is a necessary process to ensure that we got as much sap for boiling as possible. Sugar maple sap is 98% water and about 2% sugar, which means that boiling down into syrup is going to take about 4 hours for every 5 gallons. We decided to outsource the syrup making process for quality purposes. Once you've collected and stored your sap in the freezer, begin boiling the sap down until it's reached a dark caramel brown. With the help from the Auxiliary Dining Services staff at Little Page, we boiled about 40 gallons of sap into 1 gallon of maple syrup. Now that you've gone through each step, it's time to indulge in a nice French toast and ice cream brunch. Our wonderful chefs, Dee, John, and Kate, helped the auxiliary service staff serve French toast and syrup at Little Page Dining Hall for brunch. The best part of hard work is getting to enjoy it with others, making this project a true success story for the Office of Sustainability.